Welcome back to my YouTube channel. You are welcome. I want to appreciate our subscribers, as many who have subscribed to this channel. If you've not subscribed, please subscribe. It is free of charge. Subscribe, like our videos, comment. We need your opinions, we need your views on some topics that you have listened, you've watched. So please drop your comment. Now we have rounded up with our some series, a lot motivational, inspirational, even some spiritual messages and videos dropped in the channel. Some wonderful stories filled with morals rounded up, and now we are beginning another wonderful series to singles and even married, and it's all about marriage gist. If you've not watched our first video, our second video on this, please go to the YouTube channel, search for them, watch them. We've dropped some wonderful and amazing topics, a lot that you will not afford to miss. We've dropped the CQL to consider before marriage. You need to watch that video, the CQL to consider before marriage. You need to watch it. We have also dropped do you know his or our love language? Do you know his or our love language? In fact, you need to watch that video. So today we want to talk about a very short something, but very important. So we are looking at what is titled before you say I do. Before you say I do. You know, this I do of a thing, this wedding of a thing is very, how do I put it now? It's just something that everyone wants to do. That I do, everybody wants to do it, and sometimes we don't put a lot of things into consideration that we ought to put into consideration. We are just rushing. We just want to say that I do. So we are going to look at just few things today. In our next video, we will drop other points. Before you say I do, there are certain things you must consider, certain things you must put into consideration, certain things you must check out before you say I do. All right. I want to begin by bringing out the number one of it. You must understand each other's values. Understand his values. Understand our values. Beloved, you just have to understand his or our values before you say I do. Don't just jump into conclusion. I had a dream and I saw him in that dream. I climbed a tree, and while I climbed the tree, I was trying to come down. I didn't know how to come down from that tree. I didn't know how to come down from that tree, and I look around, nothing to do. All of a sudden, I saw a young man under the tree, and the young man said, "Jump down, I will catch you." And I was scared. Maybe I'll get myself injured. I said, "Let me try." And as I just tried to, jump down from the tree, he catch me, and you woke up. You were able to recognize the face you saw. It was that young man. Ah, God has revealed it to me. That's my husband. You don't care anything again. You don't care anything. He's the one. Even sometimes when you see some, some red signals, you don't care. You don't care. What you saw is what you saw. Consider some certain things. Understand each other values before you make that commitment to spend the rest of your life with this person. It is important to discuss your values and beliefs, such as what? Your religion. Discuss it. Look into it. Let me tell you a story. There was this young lady and another young man who actually based in Abuja. One of the Abuja is the federal capital. of Nigeria. Now they based there in Abuja, and after some time, they met themselves. The young man met the lady, approached her, and just being friends very well, like let's say 1 week or 2 weeks. The young man showed interest on the lady. I want to get married to you. Of course, none of their parents stays in Abuja. So the young lady agreed, I'm going to take it to my parents. You know, it just always like that. The young girl will take the boy or the guy or the young man to a family, which they did. They know themselves. Young man, I buy your family members. None of them stay in Abuja. Uh, my dad is late. Only my mom is still alive, and she's old. Other of my siblings are not staying within. Most of them are outside the country, so they may not be able to show up like that frequently. And they agreed to get married, plan for the wedding. How about your siblings? And are they not going to come? That may not be necessary, as long as they send whatever they need to send to us. That's how they got married, though. They married and they came back to Abuja. Came back to Abuja that Saturday morning. Then towards the evening, the young lady brought out the discussion. Tomorrow is Sunday. I think we have to plan our Thanksgiving for tomorrow and all of that in the church. The young man said, which church? He said, the church. Either mine or yours. You told me you are attend so church. So we can do it in your own. I also have my church here. We can still do it. The young man said, my dear, I think a marriage is important than what you are discussing now. To be frank with you, I am not a Christian. I am a Muslim. It was as if, in fact, it was terrible. You're a Muslim and you married me from Christian background. You never told me all of this, young lady. We are married. We are married. There was a lot of problem in that home. How can a Christian young lady begin to attend Muslim mosques? And how do you expect the young man who has been a Muslim, having his fellowship in the mosques, to begin to attend church? It became an issue. Serious one. Serious one. I think after a while, the young lady stopped attending church, and decided that instead of her to go to mosques, she rather stay at home and stop going to church, since the husband stood as an hindrance to that. I don't know what ended the marriage. I don't know how it ended. But you see, you must be able to discuss on this, not just discuss it, understand it, knowing fully this is the religion of this person. Now this is just for opposite religion. There are still some people who are in Christianity. You know, we have a lot of, should I say, a lot of what do I call it, doctrine, even in Christendom. I've seen people who wish to get married, and they had an issue, and the issue was this: you must wear earring for me. I am your husband, so I said you will wear earrings. The young lady said, when you came to marry me, I told you all this, and you agreed. Why now? I cannot wear earrings. Earring is a sin. The other one say it's not a sin. You must wear it. See problem. See problem. Understand your religion. Discuss it. Get the fact out of it. Get the conclusion out of it before you say I do. Discuss your religion. This, your family. What is a family like? What is a family like? What are some occurrences that takes place in the family? What are the norms in the family? Know all of this. If possible, visit before you say I do. There are some homes where a lot of things happened. You should be able to know this. If it is something you will address with prayer, then you get prepared. If something you will address with wisdom, intelligence, and knowledge, then you get prepared. If it is something you cannot handle, It doesn't mean that man is bad. It doesn't mean other people cannot handle such occurrences and such things from the family. But if it is something that you will not be able, you take a U-turn. It is better than going into marriage that will not last. Let me manage it. You step in. Maybe after 1 year or 6 months, you get divorced. It's okay. I want to marry again. You marry again. Oga, young lady, we will start counting it for you. Yes. You're already breaking record. Please check out and for all this. Discuss. Know his family. Know his likes. What are the things she likes? What are the things he likes? It is normal. Know these things, and that will help you to adjust. That will help you to put some things in place, and that will help you to know what you are going into. So discuss it. Know his or her likes and dislikes, the things he doesn't like. There are some certain things I can accept. It could be normal to me, but another young man out there may not accept it. Yes, there are certain things that I see as nothing. It will not hurt me. It will not get me angry. I may not see it as anything, but you may not be able to do it to somebody else, because if you try it, you are in trouble. And there are certain things the person out there may also accept and see it as normal, and I myself may not be able to accept it. I may see it as an offense. It doesn't mean I'm bad, but when you are able to understand this, find out all this, it will help you to know what you are going into. Another series of things you should be able to find out before you say I do. Understand each other's values. A lot of these are mentioned, and other things that associate with values. Who is this person? Who is this person? All right, I told you it's going to be a short video. Number two, know his or her temperament. A lot of us don't even know what is temperament. Know his or her temperament. All these things will help us to enjoy the marriage when we step into it. And if you're married already, you come across this video, we're just trying to make some contributions. These things will help you to restructure the home. Know his or her temperament. Temperament are not hereditary. His father was like this, so this is how it should be like his father. Totally, not at all. Temperaments are not hereditary. Everyone exists with his or her own unique temperament. So knowing and understanding this will help you to handle some matters, will help you to relate with one another, will help you to know how to handle matters. Yes, it will help you to know how to handle matters. It will help you to handle issues in a matured way, knowing this person's temperament. Temperament is how someone is built, structured. Yes. Yes. Nobody is perfect. Of course, God didn't give anyone. God, if you are married, God didn't give you a perfect husband. God didn't give you a perfect wife. He gave you someone that you'll be able to understand, and handle things maturely. Yes. Now, let me give you an example. There's some kind of lady that once they are angry, they begin to talk. They talk, they talk, they talk. It doesn't still mean that those things they are saying is actually from their mind or their heart. But if you don't understand their temperament, you don't understand who they are, you feel they are demons. They are not. That is who they are. So all you have to do is understand our temperament, understand his temperament, and know how to handle things. Now you have two couples who doesn't understand one another's temperament. Their behaviors, their ways of handling things, their reaction to things, how they get angry, what gets them angry, all of those things. They don't understand each other, and something happened, and the woman is angry, talking and talking. Maybe he's even she's sending you some messages. This man, look at what you have, in anger, and you don't understand her. All you just have to do is pass back. You talk back, my dear. Before you come back home, she has set that house on fire. Yes. But imagine the other couples who understand themselves. He knows this is how this woman reacts. This is how she acts. It doesn't mean she's totally bad. And when all this calms down, she comes back to you and says, "Please, I'm sorry. I didn't even know what came on me." Yes, that's who they are. And if she's reacting and talking, imagine when she's sending you those messages and vibrating and talking, you just tell her, "Is my food ready?" She will tell you. I'm talking something that is important. As I said, I'm angry, you're asking me of food. You send her back again. Please don't put too much salt in it. Look at this man. I'm serious here. You tell her, "Honey, make sure you buy a bottle of Coke and put beside it." Matter don't end. So if you understand each person's temperament, marriage will be enjoyed. Marriage will be enjoyed. God never gave you a perfect partner, spouse, or friend. So if you understand their temperament, then you will have the key in your hands. Understand one another's temperament. That's what makes them different. That's what make them special. Instead of comparing one another, if it was that man, he wouldn't act this. He wouldn't act like this. Oh, you don't know. There are still so many things that if you go into such person, that person you are using for comparison, you will still find out some certain things that you will not even be able to cope with. So understand is our own temperament. Number 3, know is our purpose. Know is our purpose. Don't just go into marriage for marriage's sake. Before you say I do, know is our purpose. What is your purpose, young man? What is your purpose, young lady? They ask you, this young man you want to get married to, what is his plan? What is his purpose for life? You say he wants to travel abroad. He's traveling abroad a purpose. He's traveling abroad in is he a plan, like is that a vision? Is that a goal to achieve in life? It's not bad, but it should have a purpose. Traveling abroad to do what? To do this, to be able to achieve this. Understand his or her purpose. Yes. Where is his direction in life? Where is her direction in life? Where is she heading to? Who is she? What is her purpose, her passion, her pursuit for life? His pursuit, purpose for life. Understand this. To be able to, that will be we help you to be able to know if you and this person can merge together. We may not have the same purpose, we may not have the same dream, we may not have the same ambition, but if they are alike, then we can merge it together and we can pursue it together. A purposeful life is a life that is heading to our fulfillment. Life without purpose is life without direction, without no direction, and a life without direction can end up anywhere, anyhow. Know his our purpose, know our purpose, know his purpose. What plan does he have? What plan does she have? What is her plan to get those visions achieved? What is his own plan to get these things achieved? You want to get married to me? From now, let's assume we're married now. From now to 10 years' time, where do you want to be? Who do you want to be? What do you want to achieve? And he will tell you nothing. Let's just get married. Anything. Once we're married, we can begin to push it together and see how to, know what to want again. A young lady asked me a question one time. He said, "The Papa," and he said, "I have a man who is coming to get married to me. I love him. It's okay, but I'm asking myself a particular question. Myself as a young lady, I have a vision. I have the call of God upon my life. Yes, I know that for sure. But this young man, I don't know. Maybe I know he's a Christian. I don't know if we'll get married. He's going to allow me to get this call of God on my head fulfilled. I don't know if he's going to allow me to run with this call, get it fulfilled, get it achieved. I don't know. I said, yes, you don't know, but you have to know. You may not know 100%, but you have to know to an extent. Young man, this is me. This is my vision. This is God's mandate upon my life. Do you think we can run with this together? Do you think this can come into other of our visions? Your own vision, can they, can they mesh together? These are the things you check before you say I do. I know you have other points to bring out before you say I do. Drop your comment, drop your like, drop your views, your opinions about this. Let's interact together. If you've not subscribed, subscribe to Amazing Reality channel. We're going to be bringing some other guests around the world to drop some topics that are amazing to us. So please keep going with us. See you next time. This is Amazing Reality channel.